And replaced it with concrete pavers, while keeping the
Trump seems so psychologically.
Melania and Donald Trump decorate the White House with Mar-a-Lago umbrellas after controversial Rose Garden makeover. By reorganizing one of America's most iconic outdoor spaces, Donald and Melania Trump started a new chapter for the White House Rose Garden, this time with striped umbrellas and a lot more concrete. The dramatic facelift has replaced grass with stone tiles and added decor familiar to the Trumps.
The grass was wet. Their heels are going.
She lashed out at NBC presidential historian
Hits like a whiter shade of pale.
On Tuesday, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt guided reporters through the transformed garden, where President Trump's personal playlist was pumping through newly installed speakers, including hits like A Whiter Shade of Pale and Elvis's Are You Lonesome Tonight? As members of the press toured the scene. The space was visibly changed from the Kennedy-era layout once beloved for its floral symmetry.
Trump seems
The tweet apparently infuriated Melania.
frank when asked about the choice. Yeah, I mean,
Over the top
When asked if the new setting, complete with yellow and white striped umbrellas, was to Melania Trump's liking, Leavitt replied, "She is. I believe so, yeah." The First Lady, who led a controversial garden redesign back in 2020, had also been involved in this latest effort, which began earlier this summer. While some have said the umbrellas resemble restaurant patios, Leavitt was frank when asked about the choice.
been an outspoken critic of President Trump.
Donald
familiar to the Trumps. On Tuesday, White House press over the lawn. The grass.
Yeah, I mean, they are literally the umbrellas from Mar-a-Lago, she said, before clarifying that they weren't physically brought up from Palm Beach, but were purchased from the same supplier. Despite criticism, Trump seems pleased. "We're testing the speakers for what will be the greatest event in the history of the White House, President Trump." Leavitt wrote in a social media post that featured a video of the updated patio space said to, "God bless the USA."
2020 name supplier. Despite criticism, Trump seems.
The tweet apparently infuriated Melania.
Once a green area framed by rose bushes and crabapple trees, the garden now reflects a grayer design. According to Trump, it's a matter of practicality. "You know, we use the Rose Garden for press conferences, and it doesn't work because the people fall," he told Laura Ingraham. "Women, with the high heels, it just didn't work." In a separate interview with The Spectator, Trump further explained the decision to pave over the lawn.
I think it's actually going to look better.
Been an outspoken critic of President Trump.
Donald
Familiar to the Trumps.
The grass was wet. Their heels are going right through the grass, like 4 inches deep. He added, "It's going to be beautiful. I think it's actually going to look better." Construction of the new patio, overseen by the National Park Service and funded by the Trust for the National Mall, began in early summer and wrapped up in mid-August. The redesign removed the central lawn added during John F. Kennedy's administration and replaced it with concrete pavers, while keeping the outer rose beds intact. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
Infuriated Melania.
Frank when asked about the choice. Yeah, I mean.
Over the top scene from Mommy Dearest of Faye Dunaway.